Oh, just made some good tea. I'll throw that there. My breakfast plate on my day off. Well, doing chores really. You know, emptying the honey bucket, you know, the gray water, and fixing the shower that wasn't working. Now it's working. And just odds and ends like that. Not important, that's for sure. Who wants to see me fix a pump, right? Just to do something a little bit fun today, I'm going to go and finish this trail back here, and that's going to be my walking trail. And also a trail if I break down between here and the tent frame, that I can come straight to the cabin instead of going around the ridge, which adds on about 1 kilometer, roughly, maybe even longer than that. It's a nice one. 330 catch, that one. So first fur of the year. Okay, we're ready to board. I already cleaned it up. So what I'm going to be doing different now, well, I'm going to see if I like it, is I'm going to be pinning the legs right along the tail. And a friend of mine was doing that. And I thought it looked really, I thought it would just look nice and neat. I'm just spreading it out here. I don't know what he did, I only seen a picture. Well, I sent him a picture, I kind of blew it up a bit, and I said, what are you doing here? And he goes, that's the way I bored the legs right beside the tail. He goes, I don't know if it helps with length. He goes, but that's what I do. So I want to try that, I told him. So that's different, I like different stuff. I don't want lithium batteries charging while I'm not here. That does not make me comfortable. And I'm not going to stick it outside to charge. You know, we're not going to be long if everything goes my way. Maybe, I'm hoping maybe an hour. And then if we made it through, we'll come back and get the trapping sleigh and snares. And we'll get a few sets out today. Okay guys, I made it through the bush. 2 kilometers right to this little lake. There's a bit of tundra between us and the bush here. And I didn't have far to go till I finally hit that lake. So we just got into the first bush line. There's just a couple small ones here. And fox tracks, and what's over here? That's a big marten. Nice. And here's the lake ahead of me that I was trying to hit. Oh, I like the way that cold feels on me right now. Just too warm. The wind chill's up. It's only -13, but the wind chill's up, which is good. So that's a pretty big hump I went over here. It probably won't be too bad if we ever get some snow. But I can straighten that out anytime. Just looking at my GPS, not that I need to, but yeah, this is definitely where I want it to be. I think I came on this lake and was thinking I had to come out right about here somewhere. But I came out in a spot which is pretty awesome for a snare, and that's what we want. Just a matter of time before a wolf comes this way. We can put a fox snare here and a wolf snare. I just about turned over there, but I decided to go between these 2 trees, and I had to cut one down so I can get a snare on here, which is good. let's trim up these branches here, and we'll knock down that tree. Come on. Yeah, not as far as I thought. Which is good. Well, I got a wolf snare out, but I forgot the chunk of fish for the marten box. I cut it up, but must have left it on the deck. Let's go get it. I just turned around right here because I got the wolf snare, obviously. And there's our 160 box. And let's get back to the cabin. Nice stack of ribs I have for supper. I'll just put them that way. Okay, I think I'll turn the marten. A little bit dry. To me, that's just perfect. You know, it's falling down, and now you can turn it nice and easy. Just make sure you turn that nose so it catches it. Your stick. There you go. Look at that. I really like that. What do you guys think? What's your opinion? Pull it out. And there you go. That is one hell of a gorgeous pelt right there. Okay, let's get the rubber stick in, back in. You can see this jerry can. It was sealed good, and of course it got crushed in my cabin, so we'll turn it nice and tight, leave it over here, and hopefully that's expanded when we get back. Nothing at the first few traps. There's a sign around, just gotta be passing by the box, that's all. But there's a big bull hanging around. I've been following him for about 1.5 kilometers now, just along the bush line. Marten tracks over there, and we have our first miss of the season. Somehow we got out of that. Okay, let's reset that and go see what tracks I was trying to figure out by the machine. To me, it looked like wolf tracks. Yeah, that's a wolf. Following my trail. And he'll never stick his head in that 330. I'm trying my Damn Beaver Supply marten lure. See how that goes. Yeah, there's something in that fur harvesters. It's like, you know, it's not a paste anymore. It's like the added sawdust. Or got a bad BAP? I'm not sure. Have to do this at least, I don't know, I'm going to say 50 times, 50 to 65. You guys want me to show you every one? Bam! That's how fast it happens. So I'm going to unhook the sleigh. I made sure when it was tipping, I dove into the trees because I didn't want that thing sitting on me. So we better hurry up because, you know, I'm thinking about the oil and all that stuff, but should be fine. Well, if you have patience like me, it's a good time to inspect your suspension. You can see it quite clearly. I can hear the machine moving now. I don't understand. Oh, I see. Okay. I got the sleigh unhooked. Got to get it so far. Let's try that. Oh. There we go. If we can drive it ahead a bit, it'd be great. Let's let the oil settle for a little bit. Not too bad. Okay, we're out. Like our friend Jason Roberts said, shit don't happen when you're on the couch. Love that saying. I'd rather have shit happen like this. You know, don't want to fall into a creek or anything, but this is part of it. I'll just roll it right up. Okay, moving along. I don't think we'll finish this line today. Finish it Monday, I guess. Such a beautiful day tomorrow. I want to do the siding. -4, and that might be it. So it's big Martin tracks, but not as big as the ones I seen earlier, and I'm not going to repeat what I said when I seen them. They were huge. I literally was stunned how big they were. And of course, trying to get everything done before the sun goes down. I didn't show you. Just baiting another box. And I forgot to mention the wolf. He never went near the 330, he kind of just started heading north. But yeah, those were obviously pretty fresh. Pretty sure this moose being followed by wolves. Yeah, you can see the prints there. not too bad this time. Should be able to just unhook and drive forward. Not too bad. What the hell that is? That thing leaped. Let me check it out. Oh, okay, I'm all hooked up. Actually, I just pulled the sleigh forward and hooked up. See, that's a big male marten right there. Huge. I have no idea what those tracks are over here. What is that? I don't ever recall seeing tracks like that. I don't know. Holy crap, you guys. I think it was a lynx. Yeah, I'm sure that's a lynx tracks. I'm not an expert with lynx. I've never trapped them or had to follow any. Is that a lynx? Has to be. That's the tracks in the bush. Makes sense. That is really cool. Okay, Mr. Lynx. Have a nice set for you. Good timing anyway, because I need to get one out. Let's carry on, maybe a couple more boxes, and it's time to head home. Just went in and set a marten trap in this little pond. And a lot of times I have to backtrack, and you have to be careful, especially with no snow, because I could be pushing trees down that way and they're just sticking up a little bit and go right through my radiator. So you got to be super careful. This one was good. Some of them I've gotten off and got the axe and cleaned them up. But I think one more box and we're gonna head home. Fantastic day though for tracks. Big flocks of ptarmigan, and I also seen 5 spruce hens together. Just one of those days. I'll have to hook a rope from there to there and get this home. That's why we have 2 trapping sleighs, right? Okay, there we go. Biggest thing about that is when the hitch broke, that jammed, and it jammed my machine and hurt my back. Just tweaked it. Should be fine though. Day. But we're back here, it's all that matters. This stuff's all repairable. And we have our jerry can back to normal. Look at that, just gotta move it inside. There we go. Yeah, my back is gonna be stiff and because of the hitch, but yeah, you take a pounding out there. It's brutal. What is the temperature? -10. Now, it was minus 13 this morning, or earlier this morning. And good morning. Looks like a beautiful day out there. Minus 4.1 out there right now. Don't think the wind's up, it's not a big deal. You know what, I'll throw this jacket on. I'll have to take it off, we'll take it off, right? But it's time to get the sleigh put down in the tundra. Oh, we'll leave it up here. We'll go get the other trapping sleigh, and I'm going to tell you what this sleigh is going to turn into now. So this trapping sleigh, I'm taking it to the tent frame. I'm taking all the dividers out of it, and this is going to be turned into a wood box in the tent frame. The bar. Think about this sleigh, has so much room in it and carries so much. Great. You remember this one? The lid was open when we got here. Fix that. I'll leave the tie downs with the strap on. I'll get those off another time. Handle can stay on. It's going to be a nice little wood box. That's as big as, no, probably bigger than the one inside. Okay, I got that all taken care of. Need a few nails. Get our walking poles in there. I took the wood box down to the tundra. That's what it's going to be now. 10 frame wood box. I most likely will cut the front of it off because I'm not getting that hitch repaired. Looks good. Yeah, we're good to go. Here. We'll take out the small pieces too in case, you know, they're going to actually work with another piece. If I remember correctly, it's 5 pieces I need. So we'll try to make it work. All the temperatures I wanted in the last few weeks would have been a plus, just so I can clean the freaking ice off of this deck. It's so annoying. Okay. Should fit no problem. Oh, finally. That hammer is cold in the hand. A little bit dirty, but that'll all wash off. Good morning. Just enjoying my tea. Actually only had a couple sips. And sitting by the fire. I noticed I don't need the damper on anymore with this wood stove, which is awesome. I'll take that. Take the chill out of the air. It's 20 degrees in here, but you know what it's like when you get out of bed, right? Just a little chilled sometimes. Stove's turned down, that's off. I don't care if it goes out. And it's time for our first decent check. We get something, right? No matter. And then tomorrow's the big check of the North Line. I'm excited about that one. So, running a little bit late this morning here. Had some stuff to do. And it was crappy out this morning anyway. I always think it's just meant to be, right? You're leaving late, next thing you know you look up and you haven't realized that it's cleared up and it's sunny. And I'd rather be traveling in that than in that flat light because it's so rough out there. That's the coldest I've felt it yet, which is nice. Definitely not going to overheat today. Fox all over here, but he did not stick his head in the 330. I'm just going to go inspect it. Make sure he didn't get in the back or anything. No, fish is in there. And I see the screen on, so I don't want to disturb that. This is what you want right here, guys. You can see my trail, and you can see the new snow that blew into a lot of the low spots. And now I'll pack that down again. So we need to do that at least 4 or 5 times until we have a racetrack. Yeah, what a nice day. So we come to the first box on the other bush line and we got something. Looks like a decent size. Not a great color, but still good size. One more peek. That's a good size. Oh, I got a martin and another 330 here. And then I look over to the box over there, and I can see a martin hanging out of that box. I actually got him out of the 330. He just fell out of there like the last one. That's reset. Let's go get the other martin. That's a nice big male. Filling that trap up. That's nice to see. We got the other trap in. Another 220 out. Plugging away. We made it, guys. That's the farthest I've traveled in one day. Over 30 kilometers. It's gonna be dark soon. At the old tent frame site, Horseshoe Creek. So let's go down there and turn around and start heading back. Yeah, that was a very nice ride. Just taking my time. Not much snow. Okay, we have a wolf snare in, and we're out of here. Well, you couldn't ask for a better sunset to head home. Gorgeous.